Matthew, first of all, thanks ever so much for agreeing to do this tonight. Tell us a little bit about the benefits that you think can accrue to a footballer from doing a session like this.
The most important thing, obviously, for any sportsman, fitness is key. And I think boxers are some of the fittest athletes out there, really. So, first and foremost is the fitness side of it. But it can benefit in so many different areas, really. Hand-eye coordination, speed of thought, things like that. So, plus, any sort of training can get monotonous for any sportsman. So, a little bit of change is good sometimes.
Do you ever consider playing football as a part of your training routine?
Absolutely. I used to love playing football as a kid, but obviously when I started getting into my boxing, that sort of took over me. But I still have a kick around and we have a few games from the gym. So, no, I love it.
Your dad was a bit of a player as well, I believe.
He did. My dad was a good player. He played for City, played a few games in the first team, played for England schoolboys. So, our family's, always been a football family, really. Most of them Manchester City supporters, but I'm like the black sheep of the family. I'm a United supporter, but the whole family's big football fans, really. I love my football.
Well, you're bigger than me, so I won't hold it against you. In terms of your setup here, tell us a little bit about Metro and about your work.
Yeah, we've been open about 3 years now, so the membership's growing all the time. We've had loads of different sports people here, obviously the guys today. Former Stockport County player, Matthew Mainwaring, turning professional very soon. James Goddard, another local swimmer, has been down here. So we do have some good athletes around here, and it's a great, family-friendly gym, really. So really enjoying the gym at the moment. It's going from strength to strength.
You mentioned Matty Mainwaring. I've got to ask, how's he doing? I know he's got a fight coming up fairly soon, hasn't he?
He has. He's making his professional debut June the 6th, and Matty is just a natural, really. Matty's probably one of these guys who, if you give him any sport, he'd probably be pretty good at it. But as far as the boxing goes, he's an absolutely natural. He shocks me even more and more with each day. The British Boxing Board of Control come to look at him because obviously no amateur experience going straight into the professional is quite unusual. It's been done before by Curtis Woodhouse, but they come down and they couldn't believe he'd never boxed, a bit like myself, really. So I expect good things from Matty.
How close are you working with him? How much do you see of Matty?
I'm in with Matty Monday to Friday, right. So he's in most days now. He's really dedicating himself, he's committing the time to it, and I think that will pay dividend for him. He's a great lad as well. People at the club will know he's such a nice lad, and for someone to go out of their comfort zone, change sports completely and going into the hardest game of all, I think someone's like that to be admired. So I'm 100% behind him, and hopefully the Stockport County fans will get behind him as well.
You mentioned there he is a nice lad. Can you be too nice sometimes to be a boxer, or does it not really work like that?
It can work like that, yeah. That's been aimed at a few boxers, but Matty's a fierce competitor, so even though he can be a nicer lad, I can see it already when he gets in there. He has got that bit of a nasty streak in him, and to be a good boxer, you need that.
Now, having seen the lads tonight, you've sparred with all of us at some point this evening. Go on, who could possibly make that transition at some point in the future? Who's the potential boxers amongst this lot?
Well, a few of them surprised me actually. A few of them, like you say, it was really new to him, but a few of them really surprised me. I think the lad I had in first, the blonde-haired lad, really sharp, really strong. I think he's done a little bit of training before.
So Chris Churchman, we think Chris Churchman might be a boxer in the future?
Yeah, he could. I'll be having a word with him before he leaves, and maybe he can follow in Matty's footsteps.
Fantastic. Listen, Matthew, thank you so much for your time tonight. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.